Okay. So, unfortunately, we, yeah, couldn't get Oscar to stay with us. I don't know if we could have.
What the hell was that beast?
It's not a beast. It's my Oscar.
No, not again. Not Oscar. Oh, darn it, why do I have to lose everyone I love?
It's okay, Kate. It's okay. Um, but what do I do now? Do I go back to the station? Yeah, go to the refuge by tram. Can I go through there?
Can't be this way.
No, I can't. Okay. But then let me go around here. Actually, she looks quite well fed now that I'm looking at her legs. Or maybe she's just working out. I don't know. But she does look different. Okay, this was a dead end. But what about here? What happens?
Herr
What?
Muller said to take the tram to
okay.
get to the refuge.
Okay, okay, I see. You don't want to go there. Then let's take the tram.
What the hell is my broom doing here?
The damn thing is on the loose, huh? Well, good riddance.
Okay, okay, everybody's got a comment. Okay, so tram. Let's take the tram again to the refuge over here. Okay, wow. I love this tram ride. Okay, Wagen, November 28th, 2005. Dear Mrs. Foster, according to my latest information, Kate Walker has lost that automaton of hers she calls Oscar. By all accounts, it happened during her visit to the Müller Antiques shop. Given that she's also now mourning her mother and her co-inmate, I'm beginning to wonder if Miss Walker brought some kind of curse upon herself when she fled with the late Monsieur Vorarlberg nearly 3 years ago. It might seem a bit far-fetched, but there's a term I once heard at a conference by my favorite crime writer, and it keeps popping into my head whenever I think of Kate Walker. In a word, hubris. It describes the arrogance and excessive pride of a person that leads them to disregard the divinely fixed limits, and by seeking to avoid a tragic destiny, the person ends up by provoking it. I guess it's like a cruel twist of fate, like that which seems to be striking Kate Walker. She fled her old life, and yet, after all these misfortunes, her old life must seem more present and full of regrets than ever. But anyway, Miss Walker is still on her unlikely quest to find the woman in the picture she found in that mine. My guess is she's thrown herself into this new quest to escape from her grief. Herr Müller from the antiques shop told me he sent Miss Walker to the Silberspiegel Refuge in the mountains near Wagen. I'll be heading out there as soon as I can. Miss Walker only has a few days head start. She may well still be there by the time I arrive. Okay, well, we will see. So this is the station.
Not exactly welcoming. I'd better find a way to the refuge.
Okay.
No one here. Hardly surprising. Ah, how nice.
Zermatt.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Climbing, no, let's not climb. Okay, this is if we want to get back from the refuge, I suppose.
The refuge must have been a popular destination for vacationers.
Okay, nothing else to inspect. Then let's exit. Okay, and let's go hiking. Or sitting down first.
It's so beautiful, so calm. But what am I doing here? Well, they say bad things come in threes. First Mother's death, then poor Katusha, and now Oscar. I can't believe I've lost him again. Am I doomed or what? Thank goodness I've still got the girl in the painting. Something to hang my hopes on. But maybe I'm just kidding myself. And why me? Why not Katusha? Why did she have to die? It's like this painting has chosen me. Oh, it's a beautiful place. Don't know what I expect to find here, though. Yet somehow it feels right. Can't say why. I mean, why am I so sure this mountain refuge has anything to do with the painting? Maybe I'm just a hopeless optimist, or a lost dreamer. I guess there's only one way to find out.
Perhaps. Let's continue. Can we look at the sign?
Herr Müller was right. It's quite a walk to the refuge.
Okay.
Well, I guess the sooner I head out, the sooner I get there.
How do other people get there? I'm sure not everybody wants to hike 7.5 kilometers. But I do enjoy a good hike, and actually in 2 weeks or in 1 week I'll be also hiking a little bit. So, yay! Getting out of my apartment, doing something else. Might be good. Admire the view before you set off again. Okay, these are like my side quests. Is that something Or maybe I will get something from that. I don't
A
know.
bit too close to the edge, if you ask me. I should find a safer spot. Wow, what a fantastic view. I should try and find a better spot to admire it from.
Okay. Is that better?
That is stunning.
Cool. Cool. Something else?
If what I read about the region is true, Switzerland should be nearby, on the other side of those mountains.
Yeah. Okay. Uh-oh.
I better be careful here. Too many fallen trees and wobbly rocks for my liking.
Okay. Let's not get injured.
What the hell was that?
Uh-oh. Someone's waiting for us. Oh. Inspect the Resistance Fighter Memorial before you set off again. Okay, maybe that is over here, because there's another way. Yeah.
Now, what do we have here?
Cigar butt. Is it still glowing?
It doesn't look old at all.
Ooh, okay. Then someone might be here.
Too bad I can't take a break. That would have been a nice place to sit for a minute.
Why can't you take a break? I mean, now it doesn't really matter if you are when you are reaching, right? Ooh, a nice waterfall. I love it. Okay, now it's
Well,
getting cold.
That was one heck of a walk. Oh, come on. A ladder now?
A ladder? Seriously?
Okay, let's just do this.
Oh my god. You? Oh, I need to move by myself? Seriously? Okay.
Pretty sure there must be another way. Oof.
Down with skis, maybe?
Finally. Oh,
Okay, this reminds me of the time we were in that cabin with the bear.
that must provide energy to the refuge.
Okay, a generator. Should I take a closer look at that? No, maybe not. I don't think I can even go there. Okay. I think then I can only go up.
I've seen that before. That must be it.
compare the painting with the landscape. Okay. Wait. Okay, I recognize
Now
this.
I should try to find a matching point somewhere.
Okay, sharp peaks, yes. Sharp peaks.
Those sharp peaks, they look exactly the same.
Woohoo! Okay, what else do we have? Maybe this here? Railing? Railing?
Just what I was looking for. Perfect.
Okay. And then maybe here? Heart-shaped rock wall. Is that heart-shaped?
That rock wall, it can't be a coincidence. Wow, hardly changed at all.
Breathtaking, isn't it, Fräulein?
Beautiful.
It is called the Silberspiegel, our local pride.
Judging from my painting, it wasn't that different 60 years ago. Ma'am, is everything all right?
Yes. It's just that you look very much like the person in the picture, Fräulein.
So, you do know her then, don't you?
Can't say I don't, but it was a very long time ago.
Actually, I've come a very long way to find out about her. I would really like to know who she is, or was. It's very important to me, you see.
And why is that, Fräulein?
This painting is all I have left.
For a start, I've lost everything, including people very dear to me. I think you know what that is, right? And the girl in the picture has given me a reason to go on. It might sound strange, but it's like some kind of calling.
I see. By the way, what is your name?
Oh, Walker. Kate Walker.
I am Lenny Renner.
Nice to meet you, Frau Lenny.
Demoiselle, my dear. My legs never did manage to get me to church in time.
Oh, Demoiselle Lenny.
Well, Fräulein Walker, 1937, you say? Ah, that was before the war, when I could still run like the fawn wind. Father was the manager in those days. It was one summer evening that the whole story of your painting began. I remember it like it was yesterday. A group of scientists were staying at the Refuge to prepare for an expedition to some faraway place in the east. They were being trained by a local alpinist who was to guide them. His name was Leon Kabatis. Oh, handsome as a Greek god he was. And an Olympic champion, no less. Very popular with the ladies. And he was lovely to me. Would give me a wink and a smile whenever I served him his beer. "Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny," he would say. In French, if you please. Made me feel like a proper little madam. But then Frau Junter would always shoo me away.
Frau Junter?
Must have been in her mid-20s. But of course, to me, she was an old hag. Past it. And I didn't like the way she bossed my Leon around with that camera of hers. The Refuge was buzzing. Everyone was jolly. And the scientists were there, debating as usual about this and that. A cheerful bunch, really, despite their disputes. Except, that is, for one. Frank Hoss was his name. Preferred his own company. Though I could see, even with my young eyes, he was devious as the devil.
But what about the girl in the picture?
Well, she was there that evening too. She had come to work through the summer. Her name was Dana. Dana Rose. Ah, she was as cute as a button and well-mannered with it. Even father was sweet as a lamb to her.
Take care of the scientist drinks, then go round taking orders. And have a look at the stove while you're at it.
Yes, Herr Gustav.
Will you be alright now, Dana? It's the first busy night since you started, so just ask if there's anything you need to know. Alright, my lovely?
Thank you, Herr Gustav, but it looks pretty straightforward. I'll be fine.
That's the girl. Off you trot then, my lovely. Keep smiling, and you'll have them carrying your tray for you.
I need to serve those drinks to the scientists.
1 Spitze, Birne, 2 Nebel. Ah, okay. 1 Spitze plus Birne, 2 Nebel. Alright. The scientist's order was added to my documents. Okay, and we're added to your diary. Let's read the diary. Dana's diary. I can help my parents pay for their tuition fees. Thanks to the summer job, I've managed to land at the mountain refuge of Silberspiegel. It was Adam Zimmer, father's friend, who put me in touch with Herr Gustav, the manager of the refuge, who sent me a letter of employment. So my journey begins. Wagen, June 21st, 1937. Hooray, end of school. The year seemed like a walk in the park compared to the spring concert, though. It was so nerve-wracking. I'm so glad it's over. Glad for the break, although already I can't wait for the new year at the music academy to begin. Father says I'll have to pay my way now, though. That's why I shall soon be starting my summer job at Herr Gustav's refuge in the Silberspiegel mountain. The pay isn't exactly great, but it will still help towards my studies. And besides, I get full board and lodging and bowlfuls galore fresh mountain air. Mom doesn't stop lecturing me about how good it will be for my lungs. I suspect she exaggerates my illness, though, so she can keep me under her wing like a mother goose. But I keep it under my hat. This is no time to be upsetting my parents. They have enough on their plate at the moment. First of all, there's the money, or rather the lack of it. My parents' shop isn't doing as well as it used to, that's for sure. And I can see that my poor old dad, who couldn't put aside as much money as his friend and one-time partner had Zimmer, feels humiliated that I have to work to pay for my studies. And then there's the persecution by the Brown Shadow against my parents and our neighbors. It seems to be getting worse than these past weeks. I even overheard my parents whispering about a possible accession to power to this dreadful party. It's all the more worrying as their influence is not only growing in Ostertal, but also all over Europe, and even the world over. I've never really been interested in politics, but one thing I do know is that this can't be good news for anyone. Wagen, July the 7th, 1937. No time to write now. So much to do at the refuge. Tiring, but very interesting. So relieved Herr Gustav is so kind to me. Can't say the same for his daughter Lenny, though. But maybe we just need time to get to know each other. Soon see. Anyway, better run. New customers arriving for the summer. Quite a little group, too. Scientists training for an expedition, if I understand rightly. And they're coming with their guide and even a famous filmmaker. No rest for the weary. Okay, so let's make the orders or something. I don't know. I don't know how to do this. Look.
What a strange mechanism. It reminds me of the automatons on the musical square.
Yeah. Cute. Whatever it is. Wait, can I inspect this here as well? Inspect. Come on, inspect. Oh, change battery. My battery is dead almost. Okay. I can take it up. take it down? No. Take this up? No. What? Okay, open this one like this. Open this one like this, and I can go through. Okay, let me try to disconnect the camera. Or shut it down. Okay, disconnecting might be better. Disconnect. Or maybe not. Disconnecting is still... I don't have a button to hide it. So I'm very sorry. We're only gonna do a few minutes more anyway. Okay, can I do something here? Can I do something here? Yes. Okay, good. So, we want serve a pint. Maybe I should have a glass. One Spitzer. Okay, then maybe we are taking not a pint.
Birne, huh?
Birne. Yes, Birne. Half a pint, actually, I want. But let's see. Can I take... Is that... that's correct. Okay. And then 2 Nebel. Number 3. And number 4.
The keg's empty.
No.
I need to change it.
Oh no. Need to change the keg. How? Where? New keg is right here. Then let's serve another pint. And we're done.
That should be it. Let's serve these gentlemen now.
Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Where are they? Here.
No, we'll have to go higher, I'm telling you. But my point is that it's highly improbable that any primate will be able to survive so high up, let alone thrive.
And if they were thriving, we wouldn't be looking for them, would we? I say they've taken to the higher ground, and they only come down to steal livestock and game.
Look out, chaps.
Gentlemen, your drinks?
Ah, good on you, lassie. Horst, make yourself useful and pass these around. First day, is it? Better make a wish then.
All right, I will. I wish you would tell me what all those maps are for.
Ah, that I can grant you. They show all the different locations of an expedition we're planning.
Cool.
I see you haven't come just for the view then.
Oh no, Fraulein. We're only here for the beer and a pretty smile. That's our trainer out there. Supposed to knock this scraggly lot into shape for the big climb in Baltayar.
The Greek god.
Right.
Okay, can we talk about anything else?
And what about you, gentlemen?
Well, let me introduce you to my dream team. Horst Sauer, talented anthropologist and frequent but worthy pain in the ass, your mother. Rudolf Jäger, distinguished ethnologist. And last but not least, Albert Bauer,
paleontologist.
And yourself?
Reinhard Berger, biologist.
As Herr Berger says, we're here to train for the Origin expedition.
In return for funding for our own projects back home.
And for the love of science, eh, Horst?
Oh, yes, of course, Herr Burger. I'm sure none of us would be here otherwise, would we?
And what about you, my lovely?
Oh, I'm Dana. I'm working here during the holidays, that's all.
That's all. Okay, can I please get out of here? Hello? Ah, something, the maps, strange maps.
And what's that one of, if you don't mind me asking?
That is Baltayar, a remote region in the mountains of northern China. That's where I'll be leading my team in a couple of weeks.
And what's this expedition for?
Well, keep it to yourself, but the code name is Origin. And if I have my way, it will likely change the way we perceive humanity.
I'm curious to know what this Origin expedition is all about, though. If it's not top secret, that is.
Put it this way, Fraulein Dana. When we discover what we're looking for, you will no doubt remember this conversation as your claim to fame. You will tell your grandchildren that you served the Origin team, the team that discovered none other than the missing link of the superior race of humans, the Australopithecus habilis, the direct ancestor of Homo sapiens. Or, more vulgarly put, the abominable snowman.
Oh, I see. Now I get why it's called Origin.
Whatever we find, whatever we call it, it's likely to send shockwaves all through the world of anthropology. It will help us to explain how we evolved from Australopithecus to modern man, and then became...
He's off again. Get him started on anthropology and he's like a bolted horse. I don't think Fraulein Dana wants you to clobber her with your explanations, Horst.
I'm sure it's very interesting, but...
I'm sure it's all very interesting, but I must admit I'm more into the arts myself. Music mostly.
Okay, at least you're
Come,
shutting
gentlemen, here's to the Brown Shadow for generously sponsoring this expedition, which is sure to redefine our understanding of mankind.
Oh, I see we're fraternizing with the personnel, gentlemen.
Just giving a toast to our generous sponsor, Herr Hurst.
May I remind you that this mission, financed by my party, is confidential? Do you know what that means, Dr. Berger?
Yes, Herr Hurst.
It means, gentlemen, it is strictly forbidden to communicate any details or objectives to anyone outside our circle, let alone to the first waitress to come by twinkling her eyelashes. Fraulein, as soon as you're done here, I suggest you get back to your chores.
What a brute.
That is one of the inconveniences of working with a heavily politicized private sponsor. But he's just doing his job. And I suppose, like anything else in life, there has to be some compromise to get what one desires. So, think nothing of it, Fraulein. It is the way of science. Indeed, it is the way of the world.
Right. No, don't say anything.
I suppose it is the way of the world, Herr Berger. Thank you, gentlemen, for telling me about your expedition. But I must get back to work.
Okay, and I would say that's it for today. Yeah, next time we're gonna pick up where we left off, and it's definitely no good news that their expedition is funded by the Brown Shadow and that one of them is here. That, yeah, might cause trouble for us, but we will see that in the next time.